Hey, happy Saturday morning, everybody. Got big plans today. Hope you're having a good weekend. Today's 2 minute message: move on. Move on. It is time for you to let it go, to move on beside something new. Move on to something new. Let what you're doing and all the bitterness go. It's not hurting anybody else but you. Sometimes you've failed at something. Sometimes you've messed up somebody else. Sometimes you've been hurt. It's time to move on. It's time for you to let go of the things that are hurting you and move on to the things that won't. Listen, forgiveness isn't just saying a deed, it's actually moving past the fact that something happened. And moving on means forgiving yourself. If Jesus forgives you, don't hold on to it. It's like saying the cross isn't good enough, so don't hold on to it. Move on. If you failed at something, move on from it. If something's not working, move on from it. We've got to keep pushing forward. You've got to keep moving forward. You've got to keep finding out the things that work in this life that bring the kingdom of heaven here. Because if you're not, you're dwelling in the past on things that don't work. And that's just stupidity. So move on. Move on past the things that hurt you. Move on past the things that aren't working. Move on past the things that you've done to people. Try not to do them again. Pray that God gives you the strength not to do them again. But move on. Let it go. It's not a song, but you need to do it. So move on today. Move on to something new. Find a new adventure that God wants to put you on. But for God's sakes, move on. Have a great Saturday. We'll see you next Sunday.